A mum will do anything for her child. Mackay and Charlie are no different. After Mackay's marriage fell apart, the pair found themselves with nowhere to go. Sleeping rough through winter, Perth's rental market, like the rest of the country, brutal for single mums.
I've been sleeping rough with my son for about 3 months. Middle of winter, pouring down with rain, having a 2-seater ute and a dog. The only tent we had to begin with was a summer tent, so on those cold windy nights it would pretty much just blow straight through. So every 5 minutes I was checking on him, making sure the blankets were on, making sure that he was comfortable.
Day after day, Mackay drove for hours to take Charlie to school while camping on Perth's fringes.
Charlie has ADHD and panic disorder and anxiety, so the whole routine of school was pretty much what was holding Charlie together. And basically I would sit in the shade with the dog in the car and wait all day until the end of school day to pick him up and take him back.
Mackay, one of nearly 4,000 women who are currently homeless across WA.
They certainly are very exposed because they have no credit history, no rental history, all the things that help these women to be able to acquire new and safe housing for them and their children.
Pretty much you get overlooked. All the single mums that are looking for a house at the moment, we're getting pushed out of Perth. So my last resort, I put a post up on Perth Marketplace.
It wasn't just the elements Mackay faced during her time on the streets, but online predators.
Quite often vulnerable people end up putting up requests, especially around housing and protection. There are groups of men who predate these women, who offer them a safe refuge for their child. For many women, they go into these situations consenting to a sexual exchange around safety and a roof over their children's heads. It's quite brazen, it's quite open, and it's absolutely vulgar, outrageous and disgusting.
Therapist Claire Orange also scans these sex for rent groups on Facebook, finding this post about Mackay and Charlie.
Who's going to pick this one up? Make sure she's not a dog.
I have seen it probably on a weekly basis where women are predated on these community forums looking for accommodation.
Claire reported the group to police, but then she went one step further.
So I saw Mackay's post come up on Facebook. I recognised Charlie's uniform, managed to ring the school, and I've got space here, so offered Charlie and Mackay a space with us until their accommodation became available.
Claire opening up her home to the grateful duo.
Claire and her family have been amazing. It's actually allowed me to be able to take a breath and relax, you know, for 5 or 10 minutes here and there.
And then, even more exciting news. Over the weekend, Mackay and Charlie moved into a safe and permanent home of their own, found for them by Charlie's school.
It was better than I'd ever hoped for. When I actually walked through, I started crying because there's a yard out the back for him. He can have his trampoline and his swing set. You know, a life a boy should have. Sorry.
Going to bed, in their own rooms, in their own home, for the first time in 3 months.
I'm pretty much still in survival modes. Getting better, but still trying to work things out.
I mean, it's heartbreaking, but also you can't not see that and not feel anger. That's the situation that so many families face. It's just, how?
So shocking as well that people would think to do that.
I know, prey on people when they're already at their most vulnerable.